Hi everybody. Well, it's that time of the month again, and it's not mini mission, beg your pardon, it's mission inspiration, but it is also day, I need to check, it's day 2 of my mission inspiration. Rewind. It is day 2 of my 7 Days of Christmas series, so that's day 2, but it's also my mission inspiration for December, and it's all Christmassy. And I'll read the prompts to you. Add a thin layer of paint or gesso, add seasonal stamping all over the page, add texture layers with stencils, add a seasonal focal image or images, add journaling quote or phrase, add drips or splatters, you know which one I'm going with, don't you? Add a border of your choice, finish with shimmer or sparkle. And the colours are Snow White, Ice Blue and Silver Sparkle. And the words are Joy, Icicle, Frosty, Family, Winter. So I, in my wisdom, last night prepped a snowman. And I've drawn a snowman. Got no eyes yet, but you know. And I've used Imagination Crafts Icy Snow Paste. So I'm not sure if you can see the texture here. Can you see? So that's my snowman. So my page is going to be called Frosty the Snowman. So I'm going to turn you to overhead and we'll have a start, shall we? Okay, so I'm using my Dylusions A5 book today, a journal, and the first prompt is, let's say, is to add a thin layer of paint or gesso. So let's get this off. So I'm using my gesso from Imagination Crafts, and I need to put some on my page. And I'm going to use a baby wipe. You know I like to put my gesso on with a baby wipe, or a wet wipe, or whatever it's called. There we go. So that's that done. Give it a quick blast with the heat gun. Number 2 is add seasonal stamping all over your page. So I've got these stamps from Clarity Stamp, and I'm going to use the snowflakes, if I can get it out. There we go. And I'm going to use my snowflakes. I'm going to use different sizes of snowflakes. But first off, before I do that, I'm going to give it a coat of blue. I'm going to cover the whole of the page in blue, and this is Starlight Mediterranean Sky. So I'm going to put some on my mat over here, she says. I need a spatula. There we go. And I'm just going to paint it on. So while I do this, I'll play some music. Right, there we go. Now the next stage, I'm going to use archival ink, and I'm going to be stamping up some snowflakes around the page, and that is add seasonal stamping all over your page. So there we go. So that's that one done. Step 3 done. Right, okay, so step 4 is add texture layers with stencils. So this is my bauble stencil. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually use the snow, the icy snow paste, and I'm just going to stencil a few of these baubles. Just going to do a couple. Need to scrape that off straight away because I don't want it to damage my stencil. There we go. So while that's drying, the next one is add a seasonal focal image, which is my little snowman. So what I've got some silver ribbon that I'm just going to wrap around and tie in a bow. So I'll just move that out the way for now while I do my little snowman. Let's see. So he's got a little silver scarf on. There we go. I think this is a bit too long, but hey ho. Whoops. So I get all my snowman done. There we go. So now I need to draw, need 2 eyes, so I need my food ball. I'm just going to give him some little eyes. And I want an orange him a nose. Okay. And then he wants twigs for arms, so I'm going to use, and I'm actually using my Zig Clean Colour Reel Brush water-based pens. I'm just going to draw in some arms. Stay still. And I think he needs a hat. So I've got some black card. And I think I'm going to draw, draw an outline of a hat. So we'll have a tall hat. Just a piece of scrap black card that I've got in the scrap box. There we go. And put that on his head like that. Whoops. Lost his hat. He's got it on a hat, hasn't he? I'll just trim that out a bit. Whoops. Not supposed to take it off, Linda. Let's put it on. There we are. So there's my snowman. Mr. Frosty. Meet Mr. Frosty. So that's that done. Now I need to add him to my home. There we go. Right, so I think I'm going to bring this in now. I know that's still wet. Yeah, still wet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to help it along with my, oh for goodness sake. I'm going to help it along with my heat gun. Okay, so the next is to add a seasonal focal image or images. So I'm going to add my Frosty the Snowman and I'm going to put him there. I think he'll sit nicely there. So I've got my glue gun. I'm going to stick him down with my glue gun. Excuse me. There you go. I'm going to sit there. And using my Brother labelling machine, I've done Frosty the Snowman, and that is add journaling quote or phrase. So I'm just going to add Frosty the Snowman there. I'm going to snip it down first. A bit too long. Oops. There we go. Frosty the Snowman. And so that's my journal. Add drips or splatters, right. Okay, for that I'm going to use the Shaking Gilt Liquid Gilt from Imagination Crafts, and I need to spray it onto my mat and add a bit of water. I didn't want to do white because obviously there's white on it. I wanted to incorporate the silver which is in the prompts. And if I just lift it up for you, you'll be able to see. So that's that done. And I'm going to give that a quick blast with the heat gun, and then we'll add a border. border, I'm going to use the Starlight's Pearl. And I'm going to get a fine brush, put some of that on here, and I'm going to add dots all the way around with the paint. So while I'm doing this, I'm going to fast forward and play some music. Right, and finally finish with shimmer or sparkle. Now, I've already done that with my splats, so I think what I'll do is, this is metallic, so I think what I'll do is I'll just, to finish off, I will just paint my little add a bit of sparkle to my snowman. Once he dries, you'll see the metallic. So just here and there, not doing a lot. There we go. So that's my mission inspiration for December done for this year. And day 2 of my 7 days of Christmas. I just got to sign it now, date and sign it. And all that's left for me to say is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I'll just zoom you down a bit so you can see. And until next time, oh well, until tomorrow, which will be day 3. I'm getting all confused here, aren't I? Sorry. So this is day 2. I'll see you all tomorrow for day 3. And until next time, happy crafting. Bye-bye for now.